friends and families. Now we are ready for the second part of our reading lesson. And for the second part of the reading lesson, we are going to talk about the same book we talked about yesterday. Who Stole the North Pole? But this time, we are going to talk about sequencing. Do you remember what sequencing is? That's right, sequencing is when you put events in order. So I have a bunch of events up here on our PowerPoint, but I don't think they're in the right order. Can you help me put them in the right order? Great, and we're going to use a text to help us remember. So let's read the events we have so far up here. This one says, Polar Bear and Santa didn't take the North Pole. Did that happen the very first in the story? I remember it happening pretty close to the beginning too, but let's see what some of the other events say first. This one says, Whale took the North Pole because he thought it was a candy cane. Did that happen first in the story? No, I don't think that was the very first thing that happened. Reindeer, Walrus, and Seal did not take the North Pole. And this one says the North Pole is missing. So I'm thinking right now, some of those sound like they could be the first event, but I don't really remember. So I'm going to go back into the book to help me. So this is our book. Remember, it is by Anthony Coran and it is illustrated by Colleen Madden. So I'm going to open up the book, go past the title page, and go to my very first page. And I'm going to read the words on the page. Let's read together. The North Pole is missing. Wait a second, that's what it said over here. So this last event right here must be number 1. So I'm going to click out of this and put a number 1 in front of it because that was the very first thing that happened in the story. Let's see, where is my mouse? There it is. Alright, so I'm going to put a number 1 in front of that line. Now, let's see. We still have 3 events left. Let's keep going in our story. So that page is done. Oh, actually, there's one more line. Let's read. Who could have taken it? Do you remember who took it? Let's see. Let's read together. Do you know what this is a picture of? That's right. Polar Bear did not take it. Santa did not take it. I think that was also on our chart. Where on here did they talk about Polar Bear and Santa? That's right, the very first line right here talked about Polar Bear and Santa. So that must come next in our story. So we're going to put a little 2 next to that sentence. Now, let's keep going. Let's go to the next page and see what happened next. Do you remember? Oh, you have a good memory. Can you read this page by yourself? This guy's called a walrus. That's right, Walrus did not take it. You know what this guy's called? That's right, he's called a seal. Seal did not take it. Reindeer, I'm sorry, let me give you a chance. This is called a reindeer. That's right, reindeer did not take it. This also sounds like something that happened on a PowerPoint. Do you know which line talks about reindeer, walrus, and seal? That's right, this line right here. So this must be line number 3. So we're going to put a 3 in front of it. So 3 dot, there we go. So now we only have one more line. So that must be our last line. But let's go back to our book just to make sure. So we're going to come back here and read the last page. Do you know what that's a picture of? That's right, it's a whale. Whale took, that was a tricky word, took it. Do you remember why whale took it? Let's see. Can you read that page? Great, let's go over it together. He thought it was a candy cane. Oh my goodness, that's so silly every time I read that. So now we'll come back over here and we are going to put a 4 next to the very last part on our PowerPoint. Oh, sorry, the very last line, because that event came last in our story. So we're going to put a 4 and a dot. Now, let's make this bigger and read the events in order. Oh, it's loading. Okay, there we go. So let's find the number 1. Number 1 is, oh, right here, good eyes. Let's read it together. The North Pole is missing. Now let's read number 2. Polar Bear and Santa didn't take the North Pole. Now number 3. Reindeer, walrus, and seal did not take the North Pole. Finally, number 4. Whale took the North Pole because he thought it was a candy cane. Oh my, that's so much better. Now I know exactly what happened in our story. Thanks for watching, friends, and stay tuned for our math video.